and welcome to my channel. Today we are back with yet another interesting topic of polynomials or some recipe. What am I doing? Hold on. Don't get confused. I will tell you what I am doing. I have written the right name of the topic. I am not teaching. I have not changed the content of my channel from mathematics to recipe making. I am not an expert in that, but to give you the practical applications of where polynomials are used, today I decided that I'll make a cake. Since I like it, I thought I'll make one. So from this I decided that I'll be making 1 kg cake for maybe 8 or 10 people at the most. But now I suddenly realized that from my number of guests have increased. So instead of making 1 kg cake, I have to make 2 kg cake. So obviously my ingredients, the quantity will have to go up. So it's for flour I say F, for milk I say M, for eggs I say E, and for vanilla essence I say V. So instead of half cup flour plus half cup milk plus 2 eggs and half tablespoon vanilla essence, which will give me 1 kg of cake. Now I need to make 2 kg of cake, so I will require twice the quantities. So this will go to 1 cup flour plus 1 cup milk plus 4 eggs and plus 1 tablespoon of vanilla essence. Now do they make sense? I'm sure now you must have realized. The issue is why I thought of making a cake virtually is the younger generation has a problem. Why should I study it? Fair enough. So for children who are interested into recipe making or getting into chef, polynomials are useful to you all. For somebody who wishes to go into a packaging industry, okay, so I have this cardboard and probably I need to make a box of this type. So how much cardboard will I require, or how much cardboard sheet will I require to make a box of that volume? This is where also polynomials play a very important role. Third is in the construction industry. For example, this is the design of my swimming pool, don't worry. This is the walkway around the swimming pool, and my length and breadth dimensions of the pool are 2:1. My width of the walkway is 2 feet. My area of the walkway is maybe 196 square feet. With all these dimensions into picture, can I calculate the area of the pool? Of course, yes. So again, here something called as polynomials come into picture. People who are into finances, who are into making certain predictions using these finances, polynomials in their case also play a very important crucial role. All of us, by the way, love going to a roller coaster ride. Yes, of course. So there also polynomials play a very important role while constructing a roller coaster ride. So now can I do my regular operations, that is multiplication, division, addition, subtractions? Yes, of course. We do it in our day-to-day lives. So if let's take an simple example of x plus 3y multiplied by 2x plus 2x minus 4y. If I have to multiply these two polynomials by the traditional, let's take the traditional method first and see, because traditional method is not difficult, but it was very confusing and time consuming. So I take x, 2x minus 4y plus 3y into 2x minus 4y. I multiply 2x square minus 4xy plus 3y plus 6 plus 6xy minus 12y square. Then I add them, 2x square minus plus 2xy minus 12y square. This is my traditional method which has been taught to all of us in school, and which is absolutely correct. But it is a time consuming method and can be confusing for students. It was, at least for me, once upon a time. But Vedic mathematics offers me an extremely simple, interesting, time saving option. I repeatedly tell that the Vedic mathematics tricks are especially useful for students who are appearing for their competitive exams. So what do I do in this? I write x and y. I write the respective coefficients. And mind it, I have to take the sign also. So the sutra that we are going to use is called as the Urdhva Tiryak Sutra, which means vertically and crosswise. So vertically and crosswise. So let's see how I work it out. 3 into 4, 3 into minus 4, which gives me minus 12. 1 into 2 gives me 2. Now crosswise, I am done with the vertical. 1 into minus 4 gives me minus 4, and 2 into 6 gives me, 3 into 2 gives me 6. Now plus 6 and minus 4 gives me plus 2. Now what about the coefficients that had come in? So we start from the right hand side. You all can start from either side. This is the coefficient y for y square. This is xy, and this goes for x square. So my final answer comes out to be 2x square plus 2xy minus 12y square. Okay. So this is how I multiply the difficulty level, where I have a polynomial with the degree 2. And here is another one, but let us focus on this first example where I am still able to use my Urdhva Tiryak Sutra. So first I write down my variables x square, x and x raised to 0. Then I start writing the coefficients of the same. So 2 along with the signs, please mind it, and 6, and here it is 3, minus 7 and minus 2. Now we start with the vertical multiplication first. So 6 into 2 gives me, 6 into minus 2 gives me minus 12. Now 4 into minus 2 gives me minus 8, and minus 7 into 6 gives me this gives me a plus 8, and this gives me minus 42. So we multiplied this crosswise. Then in the next I multiplied 2 into minus 2, which gives me minus 4. Now I multiply 3 into 6, which gives me 18. So my extreme case multiplications are done. Now I take minus 4 into minus 7, which gives me plus 28. Now I am done with my right hand side. Now I go on 2 into minus 7, which gives me minus 14, and 3 into minus 4, which gives me minus 12. Now I am done with the coefficients of x as well. I multiply this vertically, which gives me 6. Let us solve it. So we are done with the final answer. So how do I write the coefficients? How do I write the variables for all these coefficients? So starting from right hand side, we go on increasing the power of our variables. So for x, this it is x raised to 0, this is x raised to 1, x square, x cube and x raised to 4. So my final answer for this multiplication comes out to be 6x raised to 4 minus 26x cube plus 42x square minus 34x plus minus 12, which becomes my final answer. Now let us move on to our second example with a slight variation, where here my first polynomial is of the second order, but here my second one is of only the first order. So for x plus 9, I introduce a term 0x square, which is not going to make a difference, plus x plus 9, which stays as it is. I again write the coefficient 7, 6 and 5. Here I write 0, 1 and 9. Then my first step is 5 9s are 45, 6 9s are 54 plus 5, which gives me 59. Then next is 7 9s are 63, plus 5 into 0 is 0, plus 6 into 1 is 6, which gives me 69. 7 into 1 is 7 and 0 into 6 is 0 and 7 into 0 is 0. I write the coefficients from the right hand side: x raised to 0, x raised to 1, x square, x cube and x raised to 4. So I do not write this coefficient. So my final answer comes out to be 7x cube plus 69x square plus 59 plus 45. So the slight variation in this type of example is we introduce one term with 0 and the variable with the respective power. So this is so I hope you have liked this video. If you have liked it, make sure you share it, subscribe to my channel, because with every subscription it gives me a lot of motivation to come up with extremely interesting topics of this type. So what are you waiting for? Hit the subscribe button and hit the bell icon so that you are the first ones to get notified as soon as I release a video. So bye bye and have a nice day.